Do you play Fortnite on controller? Do you want to get the most amount of aim assist while still being able to move around like a keyboard and mouse player? Well, in today's video, I'm going to be giving you the best controller settings for aiming and moving in Fortnite Season 4. Okay, let's get started. Go ahead and go up top, click on your picture, go to settings. If you want a graphic settings video or display settings video for this season, let me know by liking this video and leaving a comment. Go ahead and go to game. I do use toggle sprint on. I have auto open doors off for like when I'm fighting in porta-forts. I like to be able to control when I open my doors by themselves. These are my mantle, hold jump, hurdle activation, press jump. I have auto pick up weapons off. We could scroll down here, skip building, extra game options. Have my NVIDIA highlights off, peripheral lighting off. Tap to search, recommend turning this on. For my FOV numbers here, I have these maxed out. I really don't know if they do anything. I have my replays turned off for a little bit extra FPS. Sometimes I turn my replays on depending on what I plan on doing. I have my sleep mode on and never, but you can do that or put it on what you think is good. Enable idle energy saving. I would probably turn both of these off and apply. Now we go over here to game UI. You can just copy as you wish. My damage number scales I have at 90%, so they're a little smaller than normal and don't get too much in the way. Same as the HUD scale, I have it at 85%. I like it being not too small so the stream could see everything. Keep scrolling down. Then you could have whatever performance stats on. I have net debug stats for, I think that's like your ping and stuff right here. Then we could skip this. I don't use touch emotion. And this is a controller settings video, but there's one important setting I recommend changing under mouse and keyboard, even though if you play on controller, and that is this zoom scaling. I don't know for sure if it changes anything if you play on controller, but ever since I switched this to standard, I don't know if I noticed a difference, but it's not worse. That's all I'm going to say. It did not make my gameplay worse, so I recommend switching this to standard. Then we can continue on to controller. I use controller auto run on. This is just a 0 build, so we can skip to sensitivity. I do use advanced options, so to make sure you use advanced look sensitivity, turn this on here. Go ahead and scroll down. I do use 40% for my look speed. Anything under just doesn't allow me to do what I want to do to keep up with keyboard players and Hisense players. And we have your boost all set to 0. I really like having all my boosts set to 0, so I'm able to just have the most natural, smooth aim across the whole board. Scroll down here, 13%, same as before. 13% is just allows me to get the most amount of aim assist without going too low of a sense where I can't track stuff that I wish I would be able to and having to readjust too much, like unaiming and re-aiming. Same here for these boosts here. I just don't like playing with boost speed because I like having the most linear possible smooth sense across, even though I do play on exponential. For your scope speed multiplier, I recommend 1 time so it's consistent speed as well. Look dampening set to 0. I do use exponential in game. I really think exponential is just the way to go. The best player in the game currently plays on exponential, I believe, and so I just use that as well. Precision aim assist strength, I would just have both of these set to 100, obviously. And then for your controller dead zone, this is when it does get a little personal to your controller. I like setting my dead zones as low as possible so my aim activates immediately, my aim assist activates immediately. But some stick drift isn't bad, so I would just deal with however much stick drift you can by setting it as low as possible. And then if it's too much, just raise it 1% or so, like I have with my left stick here. Because anything under, if I put it at 6% or 5%, it's a little too much stick drift for me to be comfortable with. But I do still get a tiny bit at 7. And then these new settings right here, the trigger releases, these are going to be definitely dependent for you because I don't shoot with my triggers. I shoot with my bumpers, and I'm still messing around with these settings. 25% or whatever the default was a little too sensitive for me because I have trigger stoppers, and it was releasing my shockwaves faster than I wanted them to. And I shoot with my bumpers, so definitely mess around with this on your own accord. And then we scroll down there and you are done with your sense settings. And then for my controller binds, you could see here, I do use a PlayStation 4 controller still. I haven't made the swap to PS5. Let me know in the comments what controller you use or what you think I should try out. I do have 2 buttons on the back of my controller, so I jump with X on the back left, and I crouch and slide with the back right for circle. Right here is what I was talking about. I play flipped, so I shoot with L1 and R1. I just prefer that because it's easier for me to claw when I need to from swapping from the bumpers to play claw instead of going all the way from the triggers. If that makes sense, you just have to know what I mean. And then for reload, square, then you can see here I swap my weapons with my triggers. And then everything else, this is just 0 build. So you can copy whatever you would like to here. Go into emotes, emote it down. Miscellaneous. That's what I use for my map and stuff. I like my map being able to be as close to my analog stick on the left as I can, so I can pull it up. And I believe that's it. If you guys did enjoy this video or want me to make a graphic settings video, make sure you leave a comment, like, and subscribe. And thank you guys for watching, and enjoy the new season. Thank you.